One of the agents, free action, turns on the headlights.
All right.
Because he's a bad man. So heroes are fortunately first. Everybody give me a sprint roll. The agent has to make a driving roll.
What? Okay.
Oh, you lucky
Oh
guy.
no!
Allie dramatically does the look behind, twist, fall.
Oh, I have a reroll. I'm gonna use that.
Oh.
Nice.
Dr. Stephen Yang does the dramatically look behind, twist, fall.
No, still fail. Never mind. But at least it's not
Nope,
fumble, so
you guys
that's
decide
good.
to dramatically slow down to let the car hit you. Freddy is sprinting like he's being chased by a car down the tunnel. And the car this round, they're in the tunnel, and he apparently he's still swerving a bit from the landing, and he goes and kind of wedges it in the tunnel. And he goes, and they look really unhappy about this. The other agent climbs out through his window for his round. Next round. It appears that they've taken their car out of commission by driving recklessly down here, but they're still on foot and still in the fight. Heroes are first. Attack is approved. Right, Freddy, what do you do? It's right now. It's Freddy, you guys, the bad guys.
To the portal, run.
Excellent. Give me a sprint roll. He yells, "To the portal, run!"
No.
He goes, "To the portal!" And he falls and rolls down the hill. He says,
Go backwards or forwards?
"You're going in the direction you want."
Okay.
No.
Dr. Yang crawls after you, going, "I just can't make it." And what's Allie do?
Sorry. So fail.
Right, those guys are crawling toward you. The agent that got out of his car last round shoots one of them. Let's see, evens it'll be Allie, odds it'll be the other dude. So the other dude, Steven, he tries to literally shoot you in the butt with the pistol. Bullets zing by. This, of course, does not make Freddy happy because he is in the distance going, shit, and sprinting toward the portal. The other agent gets out of the car this round, so now they're both out of the car next round as you guys dramatically crawl toward victory. Heroes are first. Being in a jungle or swamps proved you're not. So, Freddy, if you make your sprint this round, you're up to the portal. What the fuck is that? You see this big, hairy, white thing with a strange mouth going,
I yell back.
Warlock, give me a sanity roll.
Oh, great, okay.
This is what he says. Run to safety.
It's going to be one of those sessions, isn't it?
Apparently so. He goes,
Wait, actually, no, what's...
Roll a d6 for your sand loss, please.
Fine.
The scream is free from the fumble.
That hurts.
No, I'm going to reroll that.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
But you might max out a lot quicker. Oh,
yeah, I'll take one.
All right, no problem. So, yeah, there's a Morlock that's literally between, it's off to one side a little bit. I mean, you could still get through the gate to encounter God knows how many more of these things. But it seems to be as surprised as you are. But it's hungry, so it advances ominously on you. For its action, it takes out a whip. Because for some reason, Morlocks like whips. Never mind the time that you tied up a Morlock with a whip, you pervert. And over to Corey, what do you do?
I'm trying to get to the portal.
All right, give me a sprint roll. You're like a couple of sprint rolls away from Freddy now because he hasn't been dragging ass.
God damn it.
Right. You continue crawling in that direction, going, just leave me behind. Meanwhile, over to Allie.
Do I have an action or no?
Sorry. What were you doing?
I want to shoot them all up.
Oh, all right. You've got your gun already out, so you may as well shoot somebody. Go ahead and roll. Allie, what are you doing?
Running.
All right. Good luck.
Yep. Oh, good.
Can I
No problem.
trade someone? Oh, go ahead.
You start to run forward. You trip over Dr. Stephen Yang and go, ah!
Can I trade one of you an assistant d6 damage and have you play it on me?
Sure, I will trade you.
Okay, I'll just play it. And, yeah. Cool. So what's the damage on these pistols, Logan?
You got a hog leg, right?
D10.
Yeah, D10.
D10 plus D6, okay.
Mm-hmm.
7.
If you want to spend a pause, you can re-roll D10. Woo! Oh, wait, no.
Yeah.
I mean, re-roll D6. Never mind. You got 7. You wound it, and it looks at the hole and goes, ah!
Okay.
Meanwhile, the bad guys, let's see, are going to shoot even at her, odd at him, even at her. They decide to shoot Allie this time. On one of them, hit for, they're using big guns too, 6 points of damage. Ow. And who's the other one shoot at? Even it's her again. It is her again. Does he?
Jeez.
Holy crap. He does 8 points of damage. At this point, I would recommend hero pointing the 8 points of damage.
Yeah, I want to do that.
The agents are just blazing away at you. I mean, you could try to use Dr. Stephen Yang as cover next round if you wanted to, but there's not anything in this. It's pretty much just a big, smooth, empty car, or a bit bigger than car-sized tunnel. Both of the agents are walking forward slowly, and you guys are all feeling really friggin' deaf because discharging firearms in a closed place like this sucks ass. So we now go to next round. Villains are first and can't use magic. Nothing is approved. They continue to blaze away. They don't care who they shoot, so I'm rolling at random. Odd as Corey. They continue both shooting the crap out of you. Apparently, they're intent on killing you for some reason, Allie. You don't know why. Now might be a good time for your round. In addition to doing something called simple action away, which is about as fast as Dr. Stephen Yang is crawling, to try a dodge roll because that will avoid some damage. And
Yeah.
one of them's missing, but the other one's hitting. So try that dodge roll and good luck.
It's easier said than done.
Hey,
Okay.
no problem. You avoid damage this round. Dr. Yang, it looks as though you are, they're just calmly walking your direction, firing their huge friggin' guns.
I will run.
All right, he gets up and sprints over. He's halfway to where Freddy is. Freddy, you've wounded it, but it gets to go first. So it attempts to whip you with its whip.
Okay.
It attempts to kill itself with its own whip. Let's see how it does. It dramatically throws its whip at your feet and goes. All right, and okay, Freddy, what are you doing?
I'm going to shoot it one more time.
All right, one more should do it, unless you really get lame damage.
Or if I miss.
Hey, this is a good way to get practice. If
Oh,
you shoot it in the face, the back of its skull explodes in the grisly spray, possibly getting on Dr. Stephen Yang because it's hilarious. And he's
I'll simple move forward.
no problem. You go through the gate if you wish.
I'll just stand by the gate.
All right. You stand dramatically by the gate with a smoking gun. And we go to next round. Heroes are first, villains are second. Villains can't use magic. They're fine with that. Shooting a pistol gangsta style, giving yourself half chance to hit through shooting it in the stupid way that the gangbangers do because they learned it from TV. It's approved. So, starting off, now, if you wanted to shoot at the bad guys, you're at a slight negative because you got good guys between you and the bad guys there, Freddy.
Yeah.
And then you're at a bigger negative due to some range. So,
I
not
want
really recommended, but you can try it.
Can I let them go first before I do anything?
Sure. Dr. Stephen Yang, if you can make your sprint roll, you meet up with Freddy. Unfortunately, for Allie, hey, he gets over to Freddy. Allie, you need a sprint roll and then some more.
Yeah, I'm gonna sprint roll. I have a
I
question
will
though.
say plus 5% for you.
Ooh,
Oh, thank you.
sure. What's the question?
I don't know what my total hit points are.
Oh,
I
it's
don't have
it's
them on my
willpower
sheet.
times 5, I guess.
No,
What?
no, just
No,
willpower.
Just
Willpower.
willpower.
That's what-
Sorry.
Yeah. If it's times 5, that'd be super tough.
Sorry, that's
Okay.
right.
Thank you. Let me
Hey,
add that.
he sprints down
this.
here. The bad guys blaze away. They can pretty much shoot all 3 of you now, and they're happy to do it.
I'll attempt to shoot one of them.
Oh, all right. She's still kind of in the way, dude.
I mean, I'll shoot around her.
You do the best you can. You're at half chance due to range.
Oh,
So are
wow,
they,
okay.
though. And then an additional -10 for possible friendly in the area.
No, I'm gonna pass.
You
I'll just step
directly
through.
gesture at them. All
I'll
right.
step through the pole.
Okay.
Step through the pole.
Got it. No problem. So you take away one of their targets, you bastard. So odds is Corey, evens her. They really hate her for some goddamn reason you can't figure.
Trade me. I'm going to give you an opponent fails if they hit
That's
you.
a great card.
Also, I have an assistant refill if you want more cards and stuff.
Well, first,
Okay.
let's see if they hit you.
Yeah,
That's a good call. Now they're also at half due to range, but they're better than the PCs. One of them actually manages to hit for a mirror, get ready to opponent fails. Oh, it's 3 points. You might be able to survive. It's up to you. How many hit points are you at now? Because you've only taken 1 pistol hit so far, Alec.
Wait, okay. How
'Cause you
many
got that
hit points did I take?
total
I'm sorry,
hit.
I was trying to figure out everything.
How many hit points were you down before?
I have 7 now.
Okay, what's your willpower?
My willpower is 13. No, my willpower is 13, and then I subtracted the hit points. I subtracted
took 6.
damage.
So you got 6 left. This would take another 3, so you'd be at 3 left. That's
No,
smart.
No, wait.
She
I
has
had
7
7 left.
Oh, then
And
you got
now
4 left.
I have
after
4.
the shot. Yeah. So you're doing fine. I'd save the opponent fails myself because healing's rather fast in this thing. And
Okay.
if you can make a sprint roll, you can not only pass Dr. Stephen Yang, but get through the weird shimmering doorway thing that won't fit a car through it.
Chill. Give me a second. Because I just figured out I can have a pop-up menu for this and it not take up my Roll20 space.
Yep.
Yeah, they did a nice job programming that.
That's really helpful. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Give me
thank Alex. He's the one who made it all happen.
Give me a moment. My computer is deciding to absolutely hate me at this very minute.
Hate it back. That's what I do with my computers.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
At least
Yeah.
your kid's a computer literate there, Corey. All right.
Made it.
So she sprints through the gate, leaving Corey to face the music by himself, unless you want to wander through the gate thing.
I will.
All right. It just shows you guys go through. 2 guys look at each other. They look at the gate, and they begin ominously walking toward it. You notice they're not even bothering to run. That's what really hurts you about these guys. They get in the car, drive after you, and then walk after you, and that just pisses you off. They're not even showing like a lot of motivation in killing you. So you guys sprint through the gate. Meanwhile, since you were first through, Alex, give me the all-important luck roll. Lower is better. As you sprint into the lair of the Morlocks.
Oh,
I hate my life.
Yeah, this was a baffling direction to pick, in my opinion, but I'm all good with it. So you see some in the distance. They haven't quite noticed you yet, and gunshots, apparently you can't hear them through the gate. Thank God. And plus, there's big, heavy machinery and stuff with unknown purposes going ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk in
So
there.
I'm gonna
Lots of
and-
stuff to hide behind and all that.
yeah, I'm
but
gonna hide, and on the bracelet I'll type, or I'll whisper Morlocks, hide. And yeah.
you guys come through the gate, and you get that message, and everybody goes and hides. Everybody give me a stealth roll at full. If one person misses it, then everybody is revealed.
Nice.
Ah,
Did ya? Dr. Stephen
Alright, do
Yang.
you want,
what? I can
do
try a
you want a
reroll.
refill? Oh, you refill.
Yeah. Give me a refill.
Okay, play the refill. There you are.
Dr. Stephen Yang's going, what?
But I also have a replenish.
I'm gonna reroll. Use a hero. I'm gonna use a hero.
You don't want the replenish. Okay.
A replenish would probably be a big help if you have a lame card, Corey.
Who has a replenish?
I do.
I'll keep saying it.
Oh,
You can ignore him as much as you want and burn through your hero points, but he keeps offering it to you.
okay. Here, I'll trade me.
I mean, I can just play it. It's for everyone. Oh, okay. Fine. Wait, you don't want this? You sure?
Well, I mean, we got to trade, right? Or does a replenish affect everybody?
No, it's for everyone.
Oh, okay.
I'll give this back to you. Do you want to play it now before I replenish?
Yeah.
I'll just play it then.
I'll
If you
play.
have any cards you want,
Go ahead. I'll play Training Time, Logan, again for a check-in.
Singing?
No.
Hey, a lot of the RPCs are song and dance people.
Check-in mechanical repair.
Great.
question, Logan. The card Jury Rig allows you to repair something with whatever tools is around, and it takes 1 round. Is that just an instant success, or do you still need to roll?
Is that all the card says?
Repair object without the proper tools, utilizing whatever is provided. You must have something to work with. The repair takes 1 combat round.
Yeah, it's kind of a ding.
Okay. I'll play the replenish.
What's your last card that you got there, Allie?
Skill plus 5%.
I'd recommend discarding it because you play replenish and then you can pull 4 cards because you might get something better.
Okay.
Nothing helpful, sorry. I have a skill 10, if you want to try that.
Yeah, trade me for this assistant plus 10.
I will hide.
Wait, just play them both.
Okay.
I just put them on the...
What'd you get,
I
Allie?
need to discard all my cards because
What
I will
card?
play immediately. I would play immediately.
Oh.
That's like discard all my cards and refill them.
Oh,
So
All
let
right.
me do that.
what you got now?
Plus D8 damage.
Nice.
Reroll.
Oh, reroll. Give it...
Reroll it out, Corey. And what's that? What else?
Replenish. And I replenish and Cthulhu lows you.
Excellent. The replenish is great. I had to hold on to that until the group decides that they all want new cards. So yeah, if you want to trade your reroll to Corey, that'll save him a hero point because hero points are life. You can tell because when you run out of them, your character typically dies horribly.
Oh, okay. 1 second.
See, isn't this more fun than the spice run?
No!
Oh, fun things that PCs do.
I'm not cut out to be the leader.
Okay. Here we go.
So you're at what, plus 20 now?
Woo!
Nice.
I made it.
Hooray! Right, you guys are hiding. And it looks like there's a lot of strange machinery and stuff around.
Oh,
And
they need cards as well, by the way.
what?
Cards. They've never been here before.
I've been here.
I don't think I have either.
Oh, let me show her a picture of Morlocks too, because they're extra fun. Let's see. You two haven't made your sandy roll for Morlocks yet, have you? So go ahead and roll a sand roll.
Okay, we'll do.
And the Morlocks are near where the other picture was of the temple thing. And so Allie's the only one who hasn't been here. She is like a card freaking magnet today. Let's see.
Fuck.
Excellent. I'll get back to you. Let's see. Your cards that you just picked up, Allie, is, let's see, you've already gotten those. So 10 of Swords and the Hierophant.
Okay.
Here's the spelling of Hierophant if you want that. I don't know how good your spelling is.
Oh, it's terrible, but
My
so
spelling
they-
in English sucks too. English is a horrible language for spelling. German's much better. Okay. So, right. Does everybody see the picture of the Morlocks? Let's see. Allie, it's 0 points if you make it, so don't worry about adjusting your sanity. Dr. Stephen Yang, please roll a d6 as they are terrifying to you. Well, a little bit nerve-wracking. So 2 points, put it toward Morlock. They max at 12. They don't seem to be noticing you guys. They have a lot of like quasi-weird machinery and such that they seem to be working on. And give me mechanical repairs to guess the purpose of some of the machines.
Make sausages.
Yes, well, okay. If you already know, then you don't have to roll. But if you want to check in it, you can anyway.
I mean, sure, why not? Maybe they have new machines or something. I don't know.
Well, it's a good way to get a check in it. Unless you're Freddie, who doesn't understand how not internet things work.
Yeah.
Just remember, if it's pre-internet, it didn't matter. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of confused looks and stuff. Did you make your mechanical repair, Allie?
No, I'm sorry. I'm doing like multiple things and I keep not doing
Are
stuff.
you trying to take notes and be clever and stuff?
Yeah, it's not working very well.
You're trying to make it a fast-moving campaign, but don't worry, in 7 months or more, you can watch it again. So,
What role?
mechanical repair or repair mechanical. It should be under R.
Oh, I was looking, and that's why I can't find it.
It takes a bit to
There
get
we
used to
go.
where crap is located.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what the
Nope.
big mysterious machines do, but it looks as though, especially with your good stealth rolls that everybody made, it looks like it is possible to sneak around them. There's either a tunnel with a ladder going up, or some. It looks like you could skirt the sides of some huge pipes. Like imagine the pipes under the sink. You know where the big bolt things are connected. You'd be like edging around on one of the big bolt things. They are huge. No idea what they're for or anything like that.
I think we should go up. Right?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. By the way, when we communicate via text on the bracelets, does it make sound or lights or anything? Or is it silent?
Yes, it does. However, you had figured out a way, although you haven't outfed the heirs with it yet, when you were in a technological zone
Yeah,
to
I
have your
remember now.
Bluetooth enabled.
Yeah.
Because you are the tech guy.
Alright, I'll just like gesture to them and point up. And I'll make my way out.
No problem. You guys sneak over and climb up a ladder, and it eventually opens into like a trap door, and it looks like there's just rubble everywhere. You can hear like loud grinding noises, and heavy machines operating and things like that, as you realize that you are in the cyberpunk zone. That's the cards and stuff.
So like,
Wait,
oh,
have you been to the cyberpunk zone before?
I was in the sewers where we just were.
Very good. All right, so you guys emerge and you're hiding behind some rubble. You see some odd creatures moving around that I will show you a picture of here. Looking in the wrong thing. Oh, no.
I need to AFK here after you show us these weird creatures. Can you pause here for a second?
Sure.
There is no escape, Corey. You have to scroll down to find these guys. They seem to be moving around mechanically and such. You should be able to find that picture in there.
I know those guys. I'm a big fan. Cybermen.
Yes. Very old-fashioned looking ones.
Or
They seem,
Daft Punk. Whatever.
they seem to be essentially taking all of these huge buildings and stuff and feeding them into big, complicated-looking machines and stuff to scrap them and make other stuff, possibly more of them.
Scrap what?
Buildings and pretty much everything that they can find. There's a lot of futuristic metal buildings and such that don't seem to be inhabited right now. This place really makes you feel nervous because aside from these kind of automated humanoids wandering around doing their stuff, there doesn't seem to be anybody else left alive.
How big are these robot things?
Human size.
Okay. When you say they're putting buildings into this.
Well, they're using machines to knock down the buildings.
Oh,
and,
okay. Fine.
helping move stuff over. They're not just like literally ripping them out. And stuff.
Yeah, that's all that was.
That would be messed up.
Yeah, I was confused.
Yeah.
I will follow Freddy wherever he decides to go, but I need AFK for a second.
Sure.
Cool. So, where do you decide to go, Freddy?
So as I'm like out of breath from all the running, I'm like, okay, never been here before. Don't know my way around.
Oh, have you been? Oh, you got cards for cyber already, yeah?
Yeah, I've been to the zone, but not actually to the zone. You know.
Well, it so far in your leadership is something caused agents to show up, who then gave you combat. So you fled to different combat potential, and now you're in a different combat potential thing. You're thinking it's rough being the leader.
I'm not cut out for this. Not cut out for this.
Well, don't worry. Eventually, she'll become the leader, and won't that be fun for her?
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Like, yes, I will take the reins.
So can you describe is there like are we on the road? Are we in a building?
You're in some ruins of a building that's been scrapped already, or a series of buildings. It looks as though it's kind of a half wasteland and half buildings that are being scrapped. You also notice that they have a lot of what looks to be air defense things, big guns pointed up in the sky, with these other Cybermen sitting in them quietly waiting.
I suggest we find somewhere more remote to hide out, get treated a bit, and figure out our next plan. Because if we stay here, we might get discovered. I say we move to somewhere more quiet.
Everybody give me a stealth at plus 20%. Sneaking right now is not really a problem because there's a lot of friggin' noise in this area, and these things are not terribly perceptive to start with.
Plus 20?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll just assume Corey made his. Look at how nice Logan is. Yeah. Cool. You guys sneak off. You're not even sure where to go because this whole area, it looks like they just ripped into a major, huge city and are just methodically tearing it apart. You don't even know what to go and look for or anything. I mean, but you move back from where they're at. You're now, it looks like you're in some sort of ruined warehouse area. A lot of wrecked warehouses and stuff here. Doesn't seem to be any people around.
All right.
Oh, you can give me a luck roll for something else, Freddie.
Okay.
Okay, so I have multiple questions. One, do we need to do anything here? Because if not, I'm thinking. Oh, never mind. I'm not thinking that. But if we don't really need to do anything here, I mean, I know the plan was to try and find out stuff.
This
General.
this is that place, by the way.
Yeah, I figured that out. But I think we're pretty bad right now. And so that's probably not a smart idea.
I think we need to find somewhere to hide out, maybe for the night, heal up a little, and then figure out our next moves. Because I don't know how to leave this place other than from where we came from. So, yeah.
Well,
And
I was going to say there is a different sewer opening not that far away. It's like down the street. You just happen to notice it.
Oh.
Like where does it go and all that stuff. There is it worse than here? Could you be fleeing into more danger? Is there some sort of radioactive white crocodile down there? You don't know. Given that sewers contain water, normally you're thinking that you got what you came for.
Yeah. Is there a building that's abandoned, but they seem like it's going to be a long time before they get to it, or are they like going pretty fast? Is there a lot of?
They're not going all that fast, honestly. You've gotten like cross town from them, so you feel that you could probably hang out here for a while if you had to, but it's a really scary place. It really is because there's no telling if because there are patrols of these things that you guys have avoided and whatnot. They seem to be out looking for something, possibly you.
Possibly us. Always great.
Can I attempt, just while we're like chilling just for a bit, to like bandage up a little with some of her clothes? Just
well, you cannot bandage yourself, but you can bandage somebody else.
Yeah, I want to bandage her. Yeah.
She does appear to be heavily wounded. Do you mind getting first aided by him?
No, I don't mind.
Cool. Give me a first aid roll. You're having to use your shirt because once again you have no first aid kit.
Yep.
Always.
Yep. There we go.
Cool. Roll a d3, and she gets that many hit points back. Allie, as a side note, whenever you get healed, if you have stun damage and if you have real damage, always heal the real damage first because a good night's sleep will bring back all the stun damage. Since you've been shot, it was all real damage, so in this case, you don't have to worry about it, but for next time, he heals back 1 mighty hit point. Yay.
Yay. I'm now dying just a tiny bit less.
You are feeling really unhappy and bloody. Your new adventuring outfit has blood on it. It appears that the material soaks up the blood like it's used to it.
I'll... This might work, but it might not. I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out my laptop and see if I can get a Wi-Fi signal or something.
Well, it's kind of a good news, bad news thing. The laptop boots up like a champ. Apparently, there's not even any kind of willpower roll to make tech work here, but there's no Wi-Fi signal at all.
Yeah, you think if they destroy buildings, they get rid of the Wi-Fi signal. Like, just maybe.
I mean, you never know.
You watch him on his laptop.
I'm gonna turn it off, put it back. There were no signs on the street or anything to indicate where we might be.
You actually kind of recognize it in through a glass darkly sort of way. It's definitely one of the iterations of San Angela's. But
Can I tell? Can I tell where Clem's would be?
yeah, probably you could make your way over to where you think it is, but that would put you more back toward the dangerous zone. Dun, 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 if it's even still there.
If it, yeah, it might be destroyed.
Yes.
And
Won't that be
the barber pole might not be there to reset it. So.
Mhm. Well, and plus you don't know how long it would take to reboot that
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
Do we want
Yeah,
to?
go ahead. I'm open to ideas.
Okay, I was just gonna say, like, if we don't want to do anything here, do you want to do that thing with the Latin prayer or whatever? And
yeah, we could do that. Problem
yeah,
is,
because if we're safe here for 20 minutes, I mean, like, that's better than staying here, I'd say.
So okay, good idea. I'm glad I told you about. Glad I told you about that, because I forgot.
Quick AFK while you guys contemplate, because there's a lot going on here, but it's very scary. And considering that two guys almost killed everybody, you guys don't seem to be the huge combatant types.
My notes are way too crazy.
So just FYI, when we come out of that place, we'll be right back where we started. So we'll be in this place, basically.
Okay.
So it's just a temporary kind of lodging.
But I think I think that's better than.
Yeah, I mean we can hide out there.
Here, yeah, at least like to heal, and then we can go do whatever.
Yeah. Cool. We might even be able to. Again, I'm not really familiar. They have some. They'll brief you, assuming we get there. They have some very interesting rules about what you can and can't do. So I don't know if we're really allowed to ask, or if it's a good idea to ask about zones and get information on them, but we'll see.
We will. Yeah.
Freddie?
Yeah?
You also feel like you may be forgetting something important.
What, the prayer? I know about the prayer.
Oh, prayer's fine.
Oh.
Something else. Awkward. Okay. So, what do you do? Oh, by the way, the patrols are usually about 10 to 20 of these things wandering around.
So, if someone were to walk by this building, would they see us?
No. You find enough walls that you can have some privacy.
Okay.
Why am I forgetting? Hold on, what am I forgetting?
I'm sure it can't be all that important.
Oh! Damn it. Alright. I remembered. Alright, we can't go there.
We can't go there? Okay.
No, you need to be dressed up as a Roman dude with a toga and everything. Yeah.
Hello!
Hey!
Welcome back.
Did we survive?
You get back
to
discover that Freddie has a fascination for togas.
Yeah, my bad. I've been there once, alright? Shush. Alright, so we're in like a little abandoned building, kind of hiding out. I did a first aid on Allie. She regained 1 hit point. Yeah, I wouldn't mind someone myself, just saying. If one of you would just
Sure. I can first aid you.
thanks.
Roll.
Mhm.
He has a small bit of blood on his neck. If you fumble, you decide to tourniquet.
Nope.
He slaps a bandage on you and says, "You'll be fine."
Some vaccine on that. Actually, she's probably more of a medical doctor than I am.
True, but now she's got to try it half because somebody else had already tried to first aid you. So if she wants to go for it, it's a half or -30, whichever is better for her.
Go for it. What's the worst that could happen?
Tourniquet. Tourniquet.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. Tourniquet that bar.
One second.
Hash it.
All right. How do I do it halved again? Do I just? I know how to add a modifier. I don't know how to.
That's 0.5 in the first one.
In multiplayer, or
Yeah.
In multiplier or in modifier.
Yeah, in multiplier. Yeah.
Cha.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Roll a D3.
Okay.
He is a medical doctor.
How do I roll a D3?
/roll space D3.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. There's your one back. Gets a retaliatory heal on you. Allie, you're just not used to your patients moving around so much.
Yeah.
Being able to bleed as opposed to leak or drain. So, anyway.
All right, so we need to either find Clems or go through that other sewer over there and see if it loops back around to the portal in Burlington, and then hopefully the agents aren't waiting for us. But yeah, those are
So I
my
take
two
it
ideas.
you've never been to this part of the zone?
Nope, I've been in the sewers as much as you have.
Oh, are we still in the sewers or are we up top again?
No, we're up top. Yeah, there's these giant well, not giant, sorry, human-sized robots tearing down buildings and stuff.
They seem quite busy.
Are there
So,
like population areas in this zone though, like where people are?
We haven't
Or
seen
has
it.
it been totally decimated?
And you're thinking this looks like a post-apocalypse after all the humans have left or hidden really well, better than you guys are. And
question. In the movie reel, when we saw the lady with the sword, where was she? What was the background like?
It looks a lot like what you'd see outside here. Mm-hmm.
Any people around her, or was it just her?
Just a couple hundred Cybermen guys, armed. Nothing to worry about. She wasn't hanging out by herself, going, "I'm feeling wistful." No, she was like directing stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, everything is hard. You think unhappily.
All right. Well,
To the barbershop?
we can try. Yeah.
No problem. You guys go over and find the smoking ruins of the barber shop. It appears to have been totally decimated. However, give me spot hidden rolls at half or -30. And also, Alex, since you know what to look for, give me a luck roll at half or -30. Your choice.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. There's a lot of destruction in my campaign for some reason. Not as bad as the druids, though, eh, Corey?
No.
No.
Best scene ever. That's one of the ones I wish I had recorded, Corey.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you didn't. Hey.
Play it for your daughter and have her going, no, no. Anyway, right. Those of you who made their spot in, which looks like at least two of you, notice that there's a tunnel that's been partially uncovered that was beneath the barber shop at one point that seems to be going down, down, down. And, well, not that far down, maybe like, easy drop into the tunnel. But what you also notice there, Freddie, is you find like under some rubble a barbershop pole.
Oh, thank goodness. All right. How did you? Wait, I know how to do this.
It doesn't seem that it's connected to the building at all, and the building itself seems to be missing.
What, the building is missing? Oh.
It looks like it was blown up.
Maybe he moved underground.
Maybe. I'm going to take the barber pole with me.
Make a note of it.
I'd say we check out, see if he retreated underground.
Yeah. Sounds good.
No problem. You guys head down underground, and eventually, after wandering through the tunnel a bit, you come to several different possible choices. One of them takes you back into the lair of the Morlocks. You recognize this because there's that big thing that you walked along the side of. A different direction, it looks like it's been flooded, and you'd probably have to swim underwater to get anywhere. Freddie makes a faint whining noise when he sees that. And another way, it looks like you'd have to climb up because it does one of those drop-off things, and you'd have to scale up, but it's not that far up. It's maybe a story. So even if you mess up and fall off it a couple times, you'll be okay. And then there's another tunnel that has like some weird gases and stuff in it.
So
let's take the non-lethal approach first.
Yeah, let's go up.
So do the climb up, the climb up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No problem. Everybody give me a climb roll at full. If you miss it, you're going to take a little bit of damage, but you're so wounded that you may just lay there and welcome death. Freddie kind of, bing. Look, I'm up at top. Yes, Allie makes it on up. Dr. Stephen Yang falls onto a jagged piece of metal, driving it through his... Oh, wait, no, he's fine. And you guys climb up, and you continue on. It looks like you're in some sort of modern-built sewers. Unfortunately, there's a lot of different ways you can go from here. There's going around in a clockwise thing from the direction you came from. Yes, welcome to the Sewers of Disappointment, as the PCs.
Oh, no, not this place.
Yep. There's a passage that has a grate on it that it appears water comes, or you hear machine noises from the other side of. There's a different one that has shallow water covering the floor. There's a different one that has water covering the floor. There's a different one that has a grate on it. There's a different one that's flooded, a different one that goes to a maze. That's 3 different mazes. And then a different one with a grate on it. So 3 grates, 3 mazes, 3 flooded. What's your pleasure?
Look, we can explore them, but what kind of
You're looking for a way out. I get it, but
yeah.
You're in the mazes now, bitch. Yeah.
Just saying though,
surviving the Morlocks.
We're kind of on a tight schedule, as in we need to eat and drink at some point. I know we just ate, but we don't have like forever.
Yeah, so the safest ones seem to be the ones with water in them, because they're not mazes or closed off.
Well, the grates, they appear to have a lock on them, like a padlock, combination lock type thing, or well, key lock, not combination.
What kind of noise are the machines making?
Ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk.
Am I able to discern what that could be? A pump or something? Or
Pump is a really good guess. I'll give you a card for it, but yeah, it's probably a pump of some sort, and that is in one of the grated areas.
okay.
It's just noisy.
Can we go to the halfway house?
We
Yeah.
talked about that.
Yeah, about that. You need to be dressed up in a special Roman toga thing, which I forgot because I'm stupid. You'll-
Like,
you'll-
it has to be of a specific material, or we just have to look like we're in a toga.
It has to look like you're a Roman person in a toga. So I don't know how specific it has to be, but you have to be able to pass as one of those, I think.
So, reminder next time we have toga material to keep it with us at all times.
Well, any material can be toga material. Just need to have enough of it.
He's spoken like a man who's been to college.
Just saying. Throwing it
I
out.
know. I mean, look, if you know how to make a toga out of what we have, it might work. I don't know.
If you had some bed sheets, that'd be a big help. I'm sure there's a bed somewhere here in the sewers.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I'm thinking now. Obviously, it's kind of dangerous going back to
Why you guys
Burlington and all that.
let out the cat? No.
Because obviously Morlocks and the agents might still be there. But if we wait a day, usually things reset in Burlington and kind of go back to normal. So maybe if we wait out a day and try and go back, it might work. I don't know. But yeah, just putting that out there. If we were to go back,
Do you think like camping here would be like a safe thing to do, or would we all die?
I mean, it's just a sewer. I mean,
This looks
I
a
don't
lot
know.
less scary than above ground did for
Yeah.
now.
We could wait here, or we could have a look around, might find something. I don't know. Never been in the sewers. Don't like the sewers.
Scouting.
Have water.
You don't like anything that's not Starbucks. With good Wi-Fi, free.
Mm-mm.
I'm just afraid that we're gonna go in the sewers and then find something that wants to hurt us, and with us being almost dead, die.
I'm fine.
I mean,
Speak
I'm
for
not.
yourself.
I'm actually fully healed now. I was basically only at 1 hit point because of the full heal that we did. So I'm fine. You're the only one that's kind
Yeah.
of.
Okay. Look.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying we can camp out here. But
We can.
what do we do after that?
Hopefully you can find a better place than here with ka-chunk, 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 and the amazing aromas and stuff. There's got to be somewhere better in the sewers. I mean, above ground is freaky dangerous, you're thinking.
Yeah.
Scouting that is just terrifying. Unless you like going through like the equivalent of Bosnia during their little war and stuff, running from rubble pile to rubble pile, trying not to get spotted by 20 troops who are armed with some sort of laser gun or whatever.
So the surface is very much not safe to travel across.
You're really happy to have gotten in the sewers, actually. You're feeling much more relaxed in the sewers than on the surface, to give you an idea of how dangerous the surface felt.
I'm just like, in my mind, I'm just like, Joshua, you didn't say it was going to be this dangerous. It's all your fault. You gave me this idea.
Easy. He made it sound like, yeah, just go and knock that out real quick for us. And you're like, okay. And little did you know you'd be dodging like explosions going off through rubble and crap and it being chased down by agents for whatever reason.
Nobody. So we don't know what gates are here, or you don't know anything about this place, do you?
Nope.
This is what we call gaming without a plan.
Yeah.
We did have a plan. It just didn't work.
Remember the old axiom, no plan survives first contact with the enemy.
Ooh.
That is words of wisdom there.
So, well, obviously we know one portal, but well, hold on. Do either of you have any light sources that you're carrying with you? A torch, a phone, something?
I have a. Hold on a moment.
Yeah, you are going to need light down here. In the Morlock's place, it's kind of like movie dark, if you know what I mean. Like, so the camera can still pick up, people and stuff. So you wouldn't run into big objects, but if somebody left like marbles on the floor, then you're screwed.
I have this Coleman lantern that I got from Burlington.
That's about perfect. Yeah. You want to light that up so you can see where you're going?
We might, I'm just saying, if we do go back towards the Morlocks, if we light that, it may keep them at bay as we travel through the portal. But again, I don't know what's on the other side.
Back to the guys who shot up Allie. Yeah. Let them finish the job on her, you think. That'll do it.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll go away if I'm dead.
Sure. That'd be the fastest anybody's died in this campaign.
I mean, we could try and wait a little bit and then go back.
Yeah, I think if we wait a day, they might go away, ?
Yeah, but this is a comfortable place to, quote, camp.
Yeah,
plus
that's why we need to find somewhere to, yeah. So before we climbed up to this place, where were we? What was the area like?
You were in some sort of ruined warehouse type of, or wait, no, you came from the Clems. You came from the remains of Clems.
Okay.
But you've got the barber pole. You don't know what good it will do, but you've got it.
And there was nowhere for me to put it.
No, the wall was missing, much less the mount.
Can you do anything with the locks on the grates?
I'll just break them open. I still have the crowbar.
I think she knows about locks and stuff.
Oh,
do I? That's a good question.
Yes. You may wish between games to intimately familiarize yourself with your character sheet and skills.
Yeah.
It's like homework, but this is the fun kind where it will help you later as opposed to, well, sorry.
I have.
Look at Corey's like, shut up, Logan.
I don't know. I mean, I have some skill in lock lore and lock pickings.
But
do you have lock picks?
Hey, that's the next question.
No.